Hello everyone, it's so good to see you for this week's video update. I hope that you had a wonderful week and that you're looking forward to the upcoming weekend. We certainly had a little bit of excitement in the Fallston area Thursday night into Friday morning. Thank goodness everything turned out okay, and the suspect is now in custody. But of course, there were some officers who were shot in the Baltimore County Police Department, and lots of people have been affected by this situation. I know a number of our parishioners lived in that area where all of this was happening, so they've been negatively affected by that. And it seems that we're not used to this sort of thing in our Fallston area, so a little bit of violence has found our community. And so I think it's very important for us to remember in prayer all of our law enforcement personnel who keep us safe, who go into very dangerous situations to deal with them and de-escalate them. And then, to pray for those officers who have been injured and, all who need help. Obviously, this particular gentleman that they were looking for needs some very serious help, and there are a lot of people out there who are struggling. So it's important to lift all of them up in prayer that this sort of violence isn't the result of those struggles. Moving on to other things that are going on in the parish. This weekend we're beginning the annual Appeal for Catholic Ministries. Those of you who have been around for a while are familiar with the annual appeal. It funds many of the ministries of the Archdiocese of Baltimore, such as campus ministry, outreach to the poor, pro-life ministries, the apostolate to the seafarers. I mean, there's a whole list of ministries that benefit from the annual Appeal for Catholic Ministries that we ask you to support every year. And also don't forget our parish benefits from it. A portion of the funds that are given by our parishioners are returned back to the parish. And we use those for many things. We use it for our operations, of course, but then we also use a good deal of that money to help provide tuition assistance to families who are sending their children to Catholic schools. So when you support the annual appeal, you support the ministries of the Archdiocese and our parish as well. Those of you who may have received a mailing from the Archdiocese, you can respond through that mailing. There's a link on the email that I sent to you today where you can click on that and go to the giving site. Please be sure to mark St. Mark Fallston as your parish so that we get credit for that gift. And then also we'll be doing the in-pew appeal process next Sunday. Also, the season of Lent is fast upon us. Ash Wednesday is a week from this Wednesday, February 22nd. So it's time to start really getting into gear for that. If you haven't done so already, if you would like a copy of Return, which is the book and study by Father John Burns, this is your last weekend to sign up for that because the books will be given out next weekend. We're offering small group opportunities. You don't have to be a part of small group. You are welcome to do the study on your own. And if you sign up, you'll be getting regular weekly emails from me about the study, with a video from Father Burns, and also some other weekly resources for the season of Lent. We are also very excited about our parish mission this year with Steve Angersano, who is a very well-known Catholic musician and evangelist. He's going to be here in March 12th and 13th. At 7 p.m. each evening for an evening mission session, and he'll also be talking at our masses that weekend, so you might want to mark that down on your calendars. This is really also something nice to invite folks to, maybe from another parish or just Christian friends. I think Steve has a kind of a broad following, so to speak, and even those who are not Catholic, I think, will appreciate Steve's presentation. You'll find, again, our annual Lenten flyer in this weekend's bulletin. I also have it in my email with all the goings-on during the season. And also, as I've been reminding you, please bring back your old palm. That old palm has been blessed and needs to be disposed of properly. what we do is we burn the palm and use those ashes on Ash Wednesday. So if you'd like to return your palm, you could do so into the baskets in the narthex, or if you'd like, you could put it in your own fireplace if you have one, and burn them as we begin the season of Lent. And finally, this weekend is what I'd like to refer to as one of the high holy days of American culture, otherwise known as Super Bowl Sunday. And I know that there are some Philadelphia fans, transplants down in our area, who are very excited about this weekend. I know Father Foley is very excited. As you might know, he's originally from the Philadelphia area. So I hope you enjoy the Super Bowl. And you know, the color of vestments this weekend does not constitute an endorsement for one or the other of the teams in the Super Bowl. Simply green because of the season of the church year. I hope you have a wonderful day, everyone. I look forward to seeing you at Mass over the weekend. God bless you. Bye-bye.